You tell her, "Hi, Sarah. I'm telling you that here. I think you're sad because you're moving out. But here, you're also asking her to tell you more, to tell you if your guess is right, if there is anything you don't know, etc., etc. When you're talking about emotions, you should also talk about word choice because the word choice here, yeah, because the word choice here defines the gravity or the degree of the feeling. Because there is a difference between sad and depressed. Yeah, sad and depressed. There is also a difference between frightened, yeah, and afraid. There is always a difference between uh, love and adore. Or maybe also there is a difference between careless and very careful. So you see, there is a difference, there is a description of the degree. So let me remind you that if you are going to uh, to describe your emotion, you have to take 5 minutes or to take like to think about it and to think about how to describe it because we always say that emotions are very complicated to describe, but it is not because we don't know how do we feel. It's because we don't know what is the exact word that we need to use in order to be accurate at the level of self-expression. That's highly understandable. And again, talking about using language or talking about how to use words or sentences related to emotions and feelings. And what I like about the technology, it has emojis. So only also you need to see what is the accurate emoji to say to use. Um, because at that time or yeah nowadays you can feel something and you just like flip it to the opposite. We used to say that in the real life we can wear a pocket face, which is you don't know or you can guess what I'm feeling right now. The same thing can happen in the internet. You can be, for example, feeling sad, but talking to someone and you're adding an emoji that reflects absolutely the opposite of what you feel. And again, when I talk about emotion, it's okay to remind you, especially like students who are watching me here, to when you express an emotion, try to picture it up at your face. For example, when you say, "I'm sorry, teacher, I was late," you're telling it, "I'm sorry, teacher, I was late," and you're like, "What a victory!" While you should like be just to make it kind of credible and able to be swallowed. You can add a touch of sadness because that's sorrow. Uh, and of course, again, when we talk about language, we talk about the tolerability or what are the emotions that we should share with others and what are the other emotions that we should not share. Let me give you an example. When you are at work and uh, your boss tells you something you don't like or gives some remark you don't like about your work, believe me, you don't need to show your emotions at that time. And you don't need to say, I feel sad, or I don't know why did you say this, or uh, I don't know how to qualify it. Forget about it. Wear the pocket face and prove him or her that he's wrong. Finally, there are emotions that uh, we should tell and we should share with each other only to set the ground for our behaviors. For example, I maybe I feel sad because you did to me something, so I come and tell you, uh, look, look, I'm very upset. I'm very upset with what you did, uh, and I don't feel comfortable with talking to you anymore. So call it an end. It's fine because you're releasing yourself. And again, if you want to learn more about emotions, you can also say that context play a role in talking about emotions. Uh, because, for example, you can talk about your emotions to your friends, to your family, but never ever to someone whom you barely know, because it can be considered as a weapon that can be used against you at any time. Kisses to you all. Bye.